Hello my fellow investors and welcome back to another options video. So yes guys, I actually did make another put option for another company. As I said, I was not going to stop making cash secured puts. However, I was going to change a couple things. And as of yesterday, or technically today, I did make another cash secured put on a company that I really like with an expiration date significantly out, and I'm probably going to let it expire. So I did take a couple of screenshots and I would just like to share it with you guys exactly what kind of put I did, what company, the strike price, and the premium that I got for it as well. So with that said, let's get started with this video. Now, for all of those of you who are new to my channel, welcome aboard. I would just like to inform you guys a little bit about myself. And well, I am essentially, guys, a dividend investor. I like to buy into companies for their dividend. Obviously, I don't just buy companies solely because of the dividend. I buy for other things as well. Hence the reason why my main series on the channel, it is a stock analysis videos, because I also believe that combining a dividend investing strategy with a valuation strategy really does help you maximize dividends overall. And I do own a lot of companies, as you can see right here, and all of these pay out dividends. So far, I'm actually gaining a pretty decent amount when it comes to my dividend income. And in fact, Charles Schwab actually has a feature which shows you your investment income. And right here, guys, you can see my investing income for the next 12 months, i.e. the next year. And since we're at the end of 2022, this is actually showing all of it, which is really awesome. So you can clearly see my investing income for the next 12 months. It is $4,048.15, average monthly investment of $337.35. So that's very good. Now, as I said, I do like to maximize my overall income when it comes to dividends. One way to do this is obviously buy a company when it is at fair value or even undervalued, right? That is the reason why I have my stock analysis videos. However, there is another way to do this, and that is essentially selling cash secured puts. Now, for those of you who may not know what a cash secured put is, guys, it is essentially you giving somebody the option to force you to buy 100 shares of a company at a certain price by a certain date. So doing that, if you do want to own the company and by that date, the price of that stock is lower than the strike price, you are forced to buy 100 shares of that company, therefore increasing your dividend income if it's a dividend company. And obviously, I did do this with the company QCOM last time, which, you know, I had to buy the close because I got scared. You know, it was my first time doing it. I know I got a comment saying, you know, you should have just let the contract expire and just lose value because at the end of the day, Theta will essentially just kill the contract, because the more time passes, the value of the contract will just devalue itself. But again, guys, that was my first time ever doing it. I got really scared. I did not want to pay $11,000, okay? That was ridiculous. So, made that mistake, and I did have a video saying, these are the mistakes I made, this is what I learned, and this is what I plan to fix. So I recently just sold another cash secured put for a company that I really like, and that company is none other than Realty Income. I love this company. I absolutely adore it. It is, well, it is essentially a staple for a dividend investor. Like, if you're a dividend investor, you have this company in your portfolio. It's just almost a guaranteed at this point. So I really like this company. However, when this company actually fell to a low of $55.54, I did not buy it for reasons, right? I had personal reasons that I wasn't even buying stock at this point as of October 14th. But now that I am actually buying stocks, I would like for this company to fall to this level again and for me to buy it. So selling a cash secured put for this company at a price tag that I think I would personally love to buy it at, I think this would definitely mend me not buying it when it reached that $55 price tag, because even if it doesn't get there by the expiration date, I'm still getting a nice premium. So now let's actually go over for the sell of this put. I actually took, guys, a couple screenshots when I was actually making this put. So as you can clearly see, Realty Income, a put, and I essentially wanted to sell to open, meaning I am exercising the right for somebody to force me to buy this company at a later point, and the expiration date is actually going to be in March 17, 2023. This was something that I said in the lessons that I learned from QCOM, and that is, I'm not going to do, 2-week puts anymore. That is ridiculous. It's just way too stressful. I don't like it. So I decided to go out to March. There weren't really any ones that were like 2 months out. The closest one to 2 months was this one. I wasn't going to do one in January, but I did this one, guys, and it was for a strike price of $57.50, meaning if this thing were to fall under $57.50 by this March 17th, I would be forced to buy 100 shares at this price, which would be $5,750. Now, that's still a lot of money. However, compared to $11,500 from QCOM, I could afford this a lot more than that. Like, I am more happy to pay $5,750 than $11,000, right? Especially in like a week that it was due. So that's a lot better. I'm probably going to let this one expire, go through March 17th and see what happens. Now, the bid and the ask for this, as you can clearly see, are, you know, around like $115 for like the mid. However, I actually did this on Sunday, so essentially the 4th of December. Market wasn't open, so I decided to do a limit order for this company, which I did not take the screenshot for. I am terribly sorry, but it was a limit order at $115 for the contract to be executed, because it was doing the $105 for the bid. However, I wanted $115. And as of this morning, the sell of the put actually went through. And on top of that, Charles Schwab did me a solid as well. It did not sold for $115. Instead, it got sold for $125, which was awesome. So I got a total premium, guys, of $124.35 because of the 65-cent fees and commissions from Charles Schwab. It is what it is, but essentially $125 premium for this company. That's really, really good in my personal opinion. And I personally do not believe, guys, that when it comes to this company, I don't think that they'll fall, at least in my personal opinion, by March. I don't think that they'll be lower than $57. If they are, so be it. I plan on buying them anyways at that point, so I may as well get this premium if I'm going to buy it at $57 regardless, right? So I think this was actually a really, really good kind of trade that I personally made, and we'll see how this one goes. Obviously, I will keep everybody updated as the time goes on and if anything happens. And that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm probably not going to make like any more one of these one-off videos for like the cash secured put time, because that would be ridiculous. However, I just wanted to do it for the first one because that was my first one, and this one because this is like coming off of like what I just learned and all the mistakes I just made with QCOM. But for the next ones, I think I might do it like if I have a lot of option activity on the week, then I'll make it like once a week or something like that. And if there isn't anything like on the week or something, I'll just wait until I have a good amount of content for the options video in order for you guys to see it. So yeah, all in all, let's see how this one goes. If the market goes further into the red, which you guys saw it today, it did go down, I'll probably sell some more puts as well, guys, because I do like getting those kinds of premiums. And I'm probably going to now look into companies that aren't giving out a dividend, because I would actually like to do the cash secured put and covered call strategy. And believe it or not, I actually said before that I don't want to do any more tech companies. However, for the cash secured put and covered call strategy, I actually would like to do it with tech companies, especially Google, Amazon. I know Amazon's not tech, but you know what I'm saying. Google, Amazon, AMD, Nvidia, right? Like those kinds of companies that either don't pay out a dividend or their dividend is just so tiny that it doesn't really affect me, like Nvidia. So I plan on doing that. I want to do more research on that though, because selling covered calls is, well, it's similar, but it's not similar. So you know, it is what it is. But that pretty much does it for this video, everybody. Like if you like, comment, subscribe. It really does help with the algorithm on YouTube. You guys can follow me on YouTube sites. Link in the description below. So with that said, peace out. I will see you all in the next options video.